So are you an alcoholic or an addict? We are going to do a spot quiz, a super quick questionnaire to run through the key questions, everything you need to know to answer whether you are an alcoholic or an addict. You may have been hearing from friends and family, you've got a drinking problem, you may be an alcoholic, you may be an addict. Let's give you the information to say, no, I'm not. Or if the answers to this question reveal that there is a problem, we talk about harm minimization, drinking less, or sobriety. It's not a one solution quick fix for all. Different problems, different solutions. So let's just look at firstly the key criteria that you just need to rule out to be able to say, no, you don't have a problem with drinking or drugging. So firstly, have you tried to cut down and been able to, or not been able to? So firstly, have you been able to cut down? Have you been able to stop? So have big pauses, a month, 2 months, and really you're not dying for another drink. You've been able to stop without too much of an issue, really. Has your tolerance increased? So you used to drink, a couple of bottles of wine and a couple of glasses of wine and get a bit of a buzz, but now you need to drink a whole bottle. So has your tolerance increased? Have there been consequences in terms of family or work consequences? So has somebody in your family told you that you have a problem with drinking or drugging or work? And the most serious of all, have you had any legal consequences? So drinking under the influence, lost a job, anything along those lines? Again, and in terms of serious consequences, have there been any medical issues that have risen because of your drinking? If you could cut down, could stop, have not experienced the consequences, if it's just a little bit of nagging, you don't have to worry too much. Now, there's maybe some, if people that you love are telling you you're drinking too much, then we might need to look at harm minimization, which we'll do in the next video. But they're the key questions to understand whether you're an alcoholic or an addict. So if you haven't been able to cut down, stop, have increased tolerance, have some serious consequences, then you're on the DSM-5. You are on the spectrum, which a lot of people are. A lot of people are on the spectrum. They're just not honest with themselves about them being on the DSM-5. So next video, we're going to look at drinking mindfully and responsibly. If you do have a problem, what the options are for trying to drink responsibly. If not, the consequences, the ways of looking at just having a break from alcohol for a little while. And if you're ready to, stop, not cold turkey, and I'll tell you why, but if you're ready to stop altogether and look at long-term sobriety, we're going to look at the options for that as well.